Welcome to a special edition of ENN Now. I'm Joshua McKee. The start of the new semester at Epic is also the start of new leadership for the school. We're joined today by new Epic Superintendent Dr. Shaun Ross. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Ross.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Do you mind telling us just a bit about your background?
All right. I have 23 years. I'm working on my 24th year in education.
Oh, wow.
I hail from the state of Texas. I spent my first 11 years in the profession there. As a football coach and a teacher and then an administrator before coming up to Oklahoma and spending the last 12 and a half years in Oklahoma City Public Schools.
That's super cool. And what drew you to Epic?
I think Epic is a phenomenal organization. I think the things that Epic Charter can provide students, as well as the supports it gives its professionals, is second to none. The things that this organization can provide students, the opportunities for students to be successful in a variety of ways, is something that really attracted me to the position.
And I know it's only your second week here, but what are some things that have surprised you about Epic?
Well, I would highlight just the impressiveness of the students that I've gotten to meet in the last 6 days. There are some really phenomenal students that you guys interact with and are students that you share classes with. The faculty is phenomenal. The staff is phenomenal. It's a very welcoming place. Smiles have been great. Help has been great. So it has lived up to everything that I anticipated and hoped it would be, and beyond.
And what are some goals that you have for Epic these upcoming years?
Well, I would like to make Epic the best possible place for students and families that choose this organization to come and see success. Students that want to go and enlist in military, I want to be the best. Students that want to come and get concurrent classes, go to college while learning their high school coursework and having that high school experience, I want to be the best. I want as many students to enroll in college, enlist in military, or go out and be successful in the employment industry. So anything that I can do in order to help students be more successful, anything I can do to help faculty and staff achieve their goals, I feel is going to be mission number one for me.
Dr. Ross, thank you for joining us. We're going to have you stick around for a little while longer, and we're going to head over to the news desk with Matt Disney for this week's news headlines.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Our top stories for this week are centered around the Capitol. The new legislative session kicks off in just a few weeks. We've got a roundup of a few of the legislative priorities as we head into the new session. Let's start with ENN's Alyssa Carter on one of the governor's plans for the new year.
According to Oklahoma Voice, Governor Stitt is expected to renew his efforts to eliminate the $250 million cap on private school tax credits. The Oklahoma Tax Commission says the state hasn't reached the limit this school year, and the credits are to provide $5,000 to $7,500 to families to help cover tuition and fees for the private schools. If the legislature agrees to get rid of the cap, state officials estimate that the policy would cost $13 million for the state. The state is expected to have $692 million less to spend this year than the year previously.
Thanks, Alyssa. There's more to come in this session related to education. ENN's Courtney Moses tells us why lawmakers are pushing to bring back a law aimed at helping students pass reading tests.
A proposed bill would require third graders who did not pass state tests be held back. According to KFOR-TV, State Representative Rob Hall says that passing the bill would help boost Oklahoma's education rating. The bill would give students 3 chances to improve their abilities, including through the statewide third grade assessment. Students who fail to pass would be given alternative reading tests in order to move on to the 4th grade.
Thanks, Courtney. And now Banning Lutzenberger is up to explain how lawmakers are trying to help prevent energy costs from going up due to new data centers.
According to a House press release, Representative Brad Bowles has filed legislation he says will protect Oklahomans from having to pay for increased utility rates due to new data centers. The bill would require data centers to pay a share of infrastructure costs as they expand across the country. Data centers, including those housing AI servers, use a lot of electricity. Some centers use as much as an entire small city's worth. Representative Bowles said his bill language is still being finalized, but he hopes it will keep utility rates increased from being paid entirely by the average taxpayer and small business owners.
Thanks, Banning. And now students may need to think about getting in shape. ENN's Trinity Manns explains why a fitness test could be returning to public schools.
According to the Senate press release, Education Committee Chair Adam Pugh has filed legislation to bring back the presidential fitness test. The fitness test is a program for the U.S. students that measures their fitness through exercises like running, push-ups, sit-ups, and sit and reach. Senator Pugh called physical fitness one of the most important investments the state can make in its students.
Thanks, Trinity. Last week we saw a return of spring weather in the middle of winter. The National Weather Service reported that there were 5 tornadoes near Purcell and Shawnee last Thursday. The biggest tornado touched down in Purcell and is now confirmed to be an EF2 tornado, according to KOCO-TV. There were also several tornadoes near Shawnee causing extensive damage, including damaged roof, trees, fences, and even an overturned semi on I-35. These 5 tornadoes ties the record with 2023, which also had 5 tornadoes during the month of January. So what will the weather this week bring us? We're going to our Tulsa Bureau with ENN's Jada Skank.
According to the National Weather Service, there will be above average temperatures through Tuesday. It cools down on Wednesday, but highs will still be in the 50s. We can expect strong winds behind a cold front that could increase fire danger in western and central Oklahoma. There is only a 10% chance of rain, so the dry spell continues. In Tulsa, I'm Jada Skank.
Thanks, Jada. With more mild winter temperatures, it may mean you want to get out with the family. ENN's Carter Fowler joins us from Tulsa with this week's community calendar.
It's a new year, but it's January, which means we have a whole ice age worth of freezing activities to keep you busy this winter. First, we have the intense Tulsa Oilers playing on Friday and Saturday at the BOK Center. Then, for you basketball enthusiasts, the OKC Thunder versus San Antonio Spurs will be bringing the heat. To cool things down, catch comedy legend Jerry Seinfeld this Friday at the Civic Center Music Hall in Oklahoma City. In Tulsa, catch Frozen the Musical all month long at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center. And if you still have that holiday energy, check out the Edmond Ice Rink in Mitch Park. That's all we have for this week's community calendar. Have an epic week. I'm Carter Fowler.
Thanks, Carter. Those are our news headlines for the week. Let's go back to Jocelyn and Superintendent Ross.
Thanks, Matt. We want to thank Dr. Ross for his time, and we're going to have him send us off for today's show close.
Thank you. Remember to keep checking the ENN website and your social media pages for more news from the team of student journalists.